Hello everyone, welcome back to Abhyas Law Prep. This is very important video because you're only left with 24 hours. What to do if you're only left with one day before your TS Law Set 2026? You're left with 24 hours, but still you can do few things that you can get your aimed rank. First one, you should not panic. Do not panic and revise. Don't think అరే నేను చదువుకోలేదు కదా ఇప్పుడే అంత కవర్ చేసేద్దాం. Don't focus on completing your syllabus right now. Just focus on revising. Don't panic. Don't touch any new topic right now. కొత్త టాపిక్స్ చూసే అవసరం లేదు. Just focus on the ones you have already read. Revise it calmly, peacefully. Then focus on smart recall. Smart recall ante you can just go to the constitution and constitution lo em vastayi. Your preamble is important. Preamble series in the fundamental rights lo any fundamental rights unnai, which article falls under your fundamental rights, ala utti you need to recall things. Just smartly recall. So you can revise and then make a strategy according to yourself to boost your score. In a sense, if you make a proper strategy how to attempt your questions, first A part attempt cheyala, second name attempt cheyala, it will boost your score. Confidence matter more than studying for 15 hours. Why I am saying this? Because you're only left with 24 hours. You can't do anything new right now. Only do is revision, be calm and be prepared for your exam. Biggest mistake we do before exam, we all say that one night batting. Should we do this before your TS Law Set exam? No, I would recommend you and suggest you not to do this before your exam. First thing, don't touch any new topic, only revise the ones you have already studied. Then don't see many YouTube videos. Okay, I'm uploading this in YouTube, but still I would suggest you not to watch more videos of your toppers, more strategies and whatnot videos you'll receive 24 hours before. It will just pollute your mind right now. Keep it as simple as possible. Now don't try to solve any mock test. Don't give any mock right now because it will create one, what you say, biam creates, because might be you'll think I'm scoring only this much, I'm scoring only 30, 40, how I'll crack the exam. So just to avoid that fear, make sure you're not attempting any mock before 24 hours. Then don't do this. One night batting is not allowed because while you are actually attempting your MCQs, your mind needs rest. Even to be attentive, you should have proper sleep of 8 hours. Okay, you have the exam, take 6 hours sleep. Minimum 6 hours sleep is recommended right now because you, while solving your MCQs, you need to think and then solve. So don't study whole night, at least sleep for 6 hours. So if you panic, if you think, I don't remember this, what if I'll forget this? Don't do that. Don't panic before the exam. Only revise the concept. If you think, okay, I forgot this, just go back to that concept, revise it again, but don't panic right now. What to revise today? Okay, 24 hours before, what to actually see, what to actually read. These are the topics, the most important ones. You can take a screenshot. These topics should be revised. I'm not saying study from scratch, I'm saying revise. So take a screenshot. Now we'll follow one rule which is very famous, if you know, 80-20 rule. You study 80% of the syllabus, still you can't get more marks. But what if you'll study only 20% of your syllabus and you can get 50 marks or 60 marks? We'll only be focusing on the brownie area of your syllabus, which you can even say koncham chadvish ekva marks vastad. For example, your constitution. Under your constitution, you have many concepts. Under your criminal laws, you have many concepts. So these topics are something which hold your weightage, which is your high weightage area. You can also take screenshot of this. Fundamental rights, I would highly suggest you to repeat fundamental times twice or thrice before going to exam. Parliament and judiciary, the basic concepts in your criminal laws, and then this is the basic one in your contracts. If you know offer, acceptance, what is offer, what is acceptance, you should know this. from torts, negligence and defamation. How to solve your legal reasoning passages. You can see it once, you can try it once. And then you can also go through few current affairs, the important ones only, not everything right now, only the important ones. And now coming to a 3-step formula which will help you to save your time. You need not to revise everything from scratch. I'll give you a simple idea first. See the heading. Okay, fundamental rights. If you see fundamental rights, what you remember? Right to equality, right to religion. Whatever you remember, just write it down or just try to remember it in your brain. Read heading, recall whatever you can recall. If you feel you are stuck somewhere, only go to that particular point where you are stuck or you feel that you have made mistake and then revise it. So this will save your time. Now the material you should use is short notes. Don't go to any notes, any bulky notes. Then only use 1-page charts. You know, right? Flow charts, those sort of things if you have made. And then make sure if you have made any previously you have made any mistake, you can revise that mistake once. In a sense, you can see that particular concept once. And remember the important articles from your constitution or important sections from your criminal laws or torts. Then how to solve your legal reasoning part. The tips and tricks to solve your legal reasoning part is that make sure, this is your golden rule, that principle will always dominate your facts. Don't use your brain a lot. Only use principle. You should not overthink right now. Why? This is not morally right. You should not use morals right now. Keep your morals in your home because we are only applying principle, nothing more than principle. Read the principle carefully. Identify the legal keywords. Principle read chases in the passage. Whenever you will see any legal keyword, I underline that, identify that, apply only the given principle. Principle is more important, and whatever external knowledge you have or whatever personal morality we have, we should keep it aside. We should only focus on the principle. Then coming to your GK and current affairs part, here you should only focus on the important judgments, any landmark judgment given in 25 or 26, those. Any constitutional development made in recently, you can see the recent constitutional amendments, 204, 5, 6, 7, you can see those. And then international organization, your WHO, UNO and all, because why it is important? Right now we have this your war-like situation all around, your Israel war or your Ukraine war, you know, right? So these international organization becomes more important even in your static GK and even in your current affairs. And then coming to awards and appointments. Any awards, any appointments made in 2025, 2026 is important. So at least Padma Bhushan, which movie have received this award, which particular sportsman have received this award. For 25, 26 you can revise. And then any important legal news you have heard in last 6 months, last 7 months is enough to revise. These things should be revised before 24 hours. And one tip I would give, that attempt GK quickly in your exam, because this is something you can't guess. Oste correct tick cheyadam rakapote, you can just tick because there is no negative marking. Still you need to attempt it and move forward. Ekwa time ida waste chese avasram ledu. You can just jump to any next section. So I would give you few tricks or you can say tips for your exam hall time management. First, I would suggest go for easy topics. Legal aptitude is very easy if you are well aware with it. So you can go with legal aptitude, then current affairs, GK, like easy, moderate, difficult. Many people go with difficult, moderate, easy, but I would say easy one will not make you exhausted. Your brain will not be working that much when you're solving easy part. What if you start from heart in the starting, it will be more like burden to you and next parts will become complicated to solve. It is my advice. You can go with anything you are comfortable with. Then time management. First 30 minutes you can go with the easy questions. Next 40 minutes you can go with the moderate one. And last 20 minutes, I'm not saying only 20 minutes, I'm saying last 20 minutes can be kept aside to review the questions you were feeling doubtful about. Review ani untadi kada option. There you can leave this last 20 minutes. In your 120 minutes, 20 minutes should be spared for your review questions. Any questions you feel that this is tough or I want to review it again, you can do it in last 20 minutes. This strategy is known as guessing strategy or elimination strategy. Usually when you are attempting any MCQ related exams, what you can do is just eliminate the wrong ones. If you feel, obviously B, C can never be the answer, so just eliminate B and C and only focus on A and D. A and D nundi aim correct answer undi, adi figure out cheyadam easier than figuring out from A, B, C, D. So I would suggest extreme words are oftenly wrong. Something which feels this is very off, this cannot be right. Just eliminate that. Look for legally accurate language. Manam inta prepare ayyam kada, konchamaina you will be familiar with the legal language. So when you can say that, yeah, this is the right legal language, you can choose for that option. I mean, look for that option. Obviously, I know that this option cannot be the answer. Our option ni eliminate cheseyala. So whenever you can easily guess this question lo ee answer undochu by elimination method, please do that and don't skip or just guess it. Guess ante akkad bakkad bambevo cheyoddu. Here you need to eliminate it by using logic. So the night before the exam, the 12 hours you will have, what you need to do or what not you need to do. So first thing is sleep properly. That is minimum 6 hours you need to sleep at any cost. Make sure your hall ticket is ready and you have kept it inside your bag safely. And then if you're carrying your phone, you need to keep it fully charged. And then your ID proof should be with yourself. The hall ticket, ID card together, you should keep it in your bag. And then make sure next morning or even in the night you're eating light food because it is summer, we can't take any risk. And then stay calm, stay hydrated and don't study all night. Make sure you're not studying all night. Then the morning of exam, what you'll do, wake up early. If you have enough time, revise the short notes only, don't get into the depth, only heading, concept, paina nundi chuseshi, you can move next. Avoid talking to your friends, don't discuss, don't get into any discussions, and then reach center early, before 1.5 hours, before 2 hours, reach early and try as much as you can stay hydrated. You stay hydrated. You need not to be perfect in this exam. You just need to be calm and intelligently you need to solve the question paper. So here we are saying you do not need perfection to get a good rank. So tomorrow is not about studying the maximum, it is about using your preparation intelligently. So calm student is better than over prepared student, I would say. Be calm right now because your law set is all about logical thinking, reasoning and all. So even if you're calm and intelligent, it will do for you. So all the very best for your LawCET 2026 exam and don't forget to comment your marks once you get your results. Thank you for watching all the videos. Like, share and subscribe.